Y sean todos bienvenidos a un nuevo gameplay. ¿En algún momento ustedes escucharon de los casos fantasma? ¿Y que tenían algún videojuego? Pues sí, lo vamos a probar el día de hoy. Un nuevo gameplay. Vamos a entrar. La primera opción que nos da. Bueno, la cinemática hasta el momento bonita.
Corporeal manifestations, full-scale psychomagnetheric events, exiled Sumerian gods. For a fleeting, ephemeral moment, we were heroes. Celebrated across the city, heck, across the world. Unparalleled in our field. Preternatural pioneers on the brink of discoveries our scientific forefathers could never have even dreamed of. At even the slightest implication of paranormal activity, everyone knew who to call. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what happened. Chalk it up to a huge misunderstanding, a fallout. For a while, I wasn't sure why I was getting out of bed in the morning. And some mornings I didn't. That's all behind us now. We saved the world yet again, and we're back. The firehouse cleans up pretty good, huh? At one point, some hotshots bought the place and turned it into an overpriced Java joint. But now, we're up, running, and firing on all 16 cylinders. All to code, too. Well, most of the codes. At the very least, the codes we're aware of. For me, it's the energy of the old place. Pure ebullience, galvanic energy coursing through the air. And no, I'm not talking about anything psychokinetic, ectoplasmic, or paranormal. Just good, old-fashioned human emotion. Provinces of the living. Oh, I didn't know how much I needed to be back. How much Winston needed me back here. But someone from the old guard has to hold down the fort, you know? Because there's still real work to be done. And that's where you come in. The phone isn't ringing off the hook right now, which is a blessing and a curse. What's good for business is a bad omen for everything else. But if it were up to me, I'd still be in the thick of it. But it's time for a new generation. And that's you. You have the chance to peek behind the capricious veil of life itself and see firsthand what exists on the other side. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Well, slimy, really. And yes, that might mean having to pick up a book or two. What people don't know about the Ghostbusters could fill 10 encyclopedias. And before you even ask, yeah, I've thought about it. Been approached by some very interested parties, which isn't saying much. Every hack and wannabe with a laptop can be published today, whether they know the science or not. And trust me, they don't.
Ray?
Go ahead, this is Ray.
Is there someone there with you? Let me guess. The new recruit is there with you? Ray, you gotta let them get to work. All trainees report directly to the firehouse, remember? Over.
Well, that's our time. Good talk. Off you go to meet Kat. Welcome to the team. Don't worry, I'll be in touch.
No, ¿qué tal? Damos la bienvenida a Ghostbusters. Ya. Veamos qué tal.
I'm so glad the Ghostbusters.
Back for you, maybe, but for me, they never left. I mean, sure, some people left. And for a while, it was just me, and a phone that never rang. But not anymore. Things are heating up around here. And that's why we need help. Enthusiastic young minds, ready to face all of the otherworldly apparitions materializing in this plane of existence. I've always felt that the Ghostbusters are an invaluable societal resource. Like teachers, doctors, or custodial workers.
Okay.
I'm so excited to see our team growing. The things you'll experience here will be like nothing you've ever seen before.
Ya. Vamos a ver por aquí.
No, of course it's not that.
Then what is it?
It's...
Look, I know. Speaking of Ray,
A ver.
based on the fact that you're 15 minutes late for your orientation, I'll assume you've already met him. He has a tendency to get worked up and can forget that we have an onboarding process for a reason.
Love Ray like a brother, but he needs to get out more.
Allow me to introduce the head honcho. Winston Zedmore.
Welcome, kid. Happy to have you on the team. I may sign the checks, but don't go around calling me boss. If you have any questions, don't ask me. Call Cat.
That's me. I run operations here.
El
You and the
jefe.
other busters will get your jobs dispatched from me.
La cagué.
Any trouble in the firehouse or the field? You come to me. Got it?
Ok.
Oh, and before you go, grab that radio off my desk. Okay, no time to waste, so let's get moving. First up, your jumpsuit, which you'll find in the closet. Pretty self-explanatory what that is. If it isn't, we've got problems. Head-to-toe meta-aramid polymer isn't the style for everyone, but I'm sure you'll find a way to make it your own. Keep your frequency tuned. I'll stay in contact. Now go ahead and suit up. Hey, it's Kat. You decent? Come meet me in the alley. Target practice. Well, 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 look at you. How do you feel?
Ready to roll.
That's what we like to hear. Go ahead and pick up that proton pack. Sorry, that it's the... Would classic be the right word? Retro? Personally speaking, I love it. Not to worry though, the base tech is solid. That being said, we have some fun new modifications in the works. Winston's got a tech guy upstairs, but you'll be wielding this for now.
She's so freaking cool.
Now, let's learn how to use it. First up, the particle thrower. You had the toy when you were a kid, like I did. You can imagine the real thing has some actual heat to it. And don't forget, that pack's gonna overheat if you sustain fire long enough. So make sure you vent before you enter overheated cooldown. Venting manually? Good work. All right, let's try some tethering. The ghost will try to escape your tether by pulling against your pull direction. When you see the tether getting damaged, pull in a different direction to counteract. Already hooking them like a pro. Once you've got tethering down, the next part is the trap. Try deploying the trap first. But deploy the trap beneath the ghost if possible, especially if another Ghostbuster already has it tethered. The trap needs to settle before you can stomp the pedal and open it. Got it?
Vamos. Ya, ahí sí entiendo. No es mega complicado, ¿no?
And that's how you trap a ghost. Well done. Not many can pull this off on their first day. You've got skill. Now do it 40 more times.
Come in, Cat.
Hey, boss. What's up?
Keep it down out there. The neighbors are starting to complain. Again.
All right. We could always just move on to using the PKE meter. Take it inside?
Perfect. You got one down there?
Sure do. Right here.
Eddie can walk you through it. I don't know what he does in the lab all day, but I'm paying him for it. Eddie, are you you on this channel? Eddie?
This is the only channel you give me access to.
Yeah, and for good reason. Listen, we got a new recruit that needs some pointers with the PK
Yeah.
meter. Walk them through it. Maybe give our kind and understanding New York neighbors a break.
I would, but I'm a little busy. Alright, if you pass your entrance test, this device should pretty much be second nature to you. The psychokinetic energy meter is one of the oldest and most valuable devices in the Ghostbusters arsenal. I wish I could take credit for its invention, but predates even me, somehow.
Standard ghost tracker.
Bingo! Instead of further lecturing you on scientific breakthroughs, why don't I just show you? There. Do you see how it's responding? The PKE meter becomes more active based on the direction of the signal. When you're right on top of a paranormal entity, you'll know it. It's picking up on the metaphysical energy that empowers not only ghosts, but tons of other negatively charged objects. When the PKE picks up the metaphysical energy of ghosts and objects, it'll light up and make a bunch of noise. The screen displays a pattern depending on the type of signal being tracked. A cascading dot pattern means it's ecto energy, whereas an ascending dot pattern... You could actually be useful to me. I keep several other haunted things around the firehouse. Use the meter to find them. That'll tell me whether we should bother embroidering your name on the jumpsuit.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Is that what it was? A toddler without a frighteningly advanced piece of technology could have found that one. Dare I say you're actually pretty good at this? Hurry up and find the last item so we can both move on to the fun part of this job. That's all of them. Good thing I wasn't timing you. My watch battery would have died.
You're the office funny guy then, huh?
I've been told that people warm up to me.
Yeah.
You can bring the PKE to the lab now. I think I just feel better knowing I checked it myself.
So, how was that experience?
Congratulations. You have soared up the rankings of my favorite coworkers.
Good. I'll need that head start as I continue to boss you around.
Hola, jefe.
Never thought I'd be back in this place. But it feels, well, it feels right. I'm sure some folks are surprised that I'm the one running the place now. In which case, they weren't paying attention.
Hello.
Explotó el hermano.
Quick, hand it over.
This place is wild.
Jungles are wild. Chaotic flora growing in all directions with reckless abandon. Everything you see here is exactly as I intended to be. And if you forget, you're as good as a gazelle in a lion's den. Dead. You're dead.
Yikes.
I bet you're wondering why. That's the never-ending struggle between science and budget constraints. Looks like... Okay, now that the minutiae is out of the way, let's get into the good stuff. I don't think that they just keep me around to calibrate supernatural dowsing rods for rookies, do you? Wait, I just realized that probably no one introduced me. Kat, did you introduce me?
Absolutely not.
Hello, I'm Dr. Edmund Chan, but you'll call me Eddie, because everyone...
It's nice to meet you, Eddie.
Not knowing a single thing about you, I'm gonna refrain from saying likewise. No offense.
None taken?
As you might have inferred, I run the lab here at Ghostbusters HQ. That means research and development, full technological oversight, and the occasional new recruit instruction. If you have any questions about any of your equipment, I'm the one to ask. Only me. Don't talk to anyone else. They don't know anything. Like that cyclotron on your back. I bet you didn't realize that it could be upgraded. Enhanced power coils, frictionless ionizers, you get the idea. Tons of things that you'll use every day out there on the job. Mopping up ectoplasm, heralded as a hero.
Are you okay?
The point is, bring me your gear and I'll make it better. Got it? Good.
Eso en resumen me das cuenta. Sirve para
Looks like that's your
mejorar.
Gonna have to cut your orientation short. We've got a job and I need you on it.
I'd wish you luck, except the...
Ya. Adiós. El cazafantasma debe ir a trabajar. El trabajo comienza en 3, 2, 1. Nos fuimos. El primer trabajo. Damos la bienvenida al Museo de Naturaleza.
This is too eerie.
Found anything of interest?
You know, ghosts are actually more scared of you than you are of them. Greetings, citizen.
I
Great.
can do that.
Wow, you're probably the bravest person here.
Really?
Absolutely. A haunting like this, most people
If I
turn
see a
tail and
ghost,
run.
You'll be the first to know.
Hey, we could really use your help out there.
Okay.
Nothing major. Just, if you see a ghost, point and shout, I see a ghost.
Hay que hacerse amigo de todo.
I'll check over here. Out of the way!
It's so cool that you're here.
Do you know anything about fending?
How does it
I'm gonna
help?
take you up on that.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Do you know anything about fending off paranormal entities?
No?
Greetings, citizen. Have you seen any ghosts?
I think so, but I'm not sure. I don't trust that.
Stay cool. This is too quiet.
Demasiado.
Any spooky stuff going on?
Deploying the trap!
Where'd you learn to prepare like that? Over in haunted house?
I should have stayed with the group. Note to self. Stay with the group.
Always been Ghostbusters to the professional.
The size of the Chrysler building over here. Okay. Just a bit longer.
There's definitely something going on here.
¿Dónde estará el fantasma viejo? Fantasmita, fantasmita.
Now that I think about it, it's been a while since I've seen another human. Okay, let's see what's over here.
Diré que por aquí vamos bien, porque... No, no.
Hello? Hello? Echo?
I
Having
keep
a rough
checking
day.
over my shoulder.
Me too.
Oh no.
Pinche gente, weón.
All good. Just had a moment.
You saw the ghost, but did it see you? That's important.
Thanks. Okay, just relax.
All quiet so far. Am I scared? Ask me again once I stop shaking. You're lucky. I usually don't get out of bed for anything less than a class 4 haunting.
They called you. We need professionals.
This is nothing but your run-of-the-mill, everyday, supernatural occurrence.
Do you mean... Okay, just relax.
Traps away! Hope that wasn't important. There it is! Gotta be around here somewhere. Can't hold on much longer. I'm about to overheat. Need a minute to cool down. Venting the pack. It's over here.
Para acá, para acá.
Ghost over there. Stand back.
Tenemos. He atrapado a mi primer Pokémon. Ya está muy pegado, sí, como tal. No, está bueno. Está bueno. Las personas que son muy, pero muy fanáticos de lo que es esos fantasmas les va a encantar. Así que, chicos, totalmente recomendado para personas fanáticas de cazafantasmas, sino también probar algo nuevo también entretenido. Nunca está de más. Ve hacia tu trampa, a ver. La trampa. Ah, que gustó al fantasma. Interesante. La trampa está limpia. Ahora que has terminado el tutorial para el caso fantasma, has desbloqueado el acceso completo al parque de bomberos. Eso significa que puedes invitar amigos y recibir trabajo. Completa unos cuantos trabajos como cazafantasma para poder jugar como fantasma. Que te vaya bien. Y chicos y chicas, vamos a dejar este video hasta acá. Espero que les haya gustado. Y si es que podemos, nos vamos a jugar con amiguitos también. Pues sabe que entretenido jugar entre amigos. Adiós, popo.